So be honest with me for a second. Have you caught yourself wondering about this? Let's just address the elephant in the room right now. Do you genuinely need a VPN to mask your digital location? Or, I don't know, do you need to desperately track down some relative living in the United States just to set up your account for you? Or maybe you're thinking there's got to be some secret hidden channel setting that acts like a magic button to instantly push your content to American screens. It's incredibly confusing, right? Especially when you're just starting out and trying to reach that high-paying demographic. Well, let's firmly put those myths to rest right out of the gate. The reality is just so much less complicated than the myth. You absolutely do not need a VPN, you don't need a physical US location, and guys, there are zero hidden settings. The process of making a channel targeted for the USA is the exact same standard setup you'd use for any other channel. You can set it up sitting in India, Nepal, or literally anywhere else in the world. There's no magic button in the background that suddenly makes your stuff rank in the US. Let's move to and see how this builds, because the actual process is beautifully simple. Step 1, you just create a normal Gmail account. Step 2, set up your channel name and your display picture. Step 3, write a clear About section that tells people exactly what your channel delivers. And Step 4, now this is where people tend to overthink and panic, but don't. You can absolutely set your country of residency to India or wherever it is you actually live. Seriously, no tension at all. The source makes it crystal clear, listing your actual home country does not penalize you in the algorithm whatsoever. But wait, this brings us to a massive point of frustration for so many creators. You follow those simple setup steps, you make your content entirely in English, you hit upload, and then you check your analytics, and all the views are still coming from India. Why on earth does this happen? You put in all that effort to speak English specifically to reach an American audience, yet the algorithm just keeps serving it locally. This is the big roadblock. And honestly, the reason why is actually fascinating. So the crucial point is this. The algorithm doesn't actually care about where you physically sit. It actively tracks the accent of the voice in the audio. Think about it. English has multiple accents, right? American, British, Indian, and so on. If you're speaking English but you have an Indian accent, the algorithm is smart. It recognizes that and shows it to an audience in India. No matter how much force you put into your English, an Indian accent equals Indian views, period. To get USA views, your audio must have an American accent. I absolutely love this quote from our source material. If you use an American accent, you could upload from the moon and your video will be shown in the USA. That is exactly how powerful the audio processing algorithm is. You could have created the channel right in the middle of Texas, but if you have an Indian accent, the content gets routed right back to India. Conversely, you could literally be sitting on the moon, and if the audio features a flawless American accent, boom, it gets beamed straight to the USA. The accent is the absolute, undisputed deciding factor here. Now, obviously, most of us are not American citizens, and we definitely don't naturally possess a flawless American accent. So how do we reach the USA while sitting halfway across the globe? This simple funda, the core principle everyone is using right now to solve this exact problem, is AI-generated voice. Artificial intelligence has completely leveled the playing field, making your physical location and your natural accent entirely irrelevant to your channel's success. It's a total game changer. So let's break down the exact action plan to make this happen. If you are serious about this, our source strongly advises taking these specific steps. Step 1, get a paid AI subscription. Look, the free tools often sound super robotic, but a paid subscription gives you a massive advantage. And that advantage is Step 2, voice cloning. This feature lets you clone a voice and smoothly manipulate it, which leads directly to Step 3, generating that perfect native-sounding American accent that the algorithm loves and immediately pushes out to a US audience. And this brilliantly illustrates a next-level pro tip that you absolutely need to implement, because it's not just about how the voice sounds mechanically, it's about the vocabulary. When you use AI tools like ChatGPT to write your scripts, you must include a specific instruction in your prompt. Tell the AI, include American slang words. By doing this, the script naturally reads the way an American would actually speak in everyday life. When you feed that localized script into your AI voice generator, the final audio sounds 100% natural and authentically American. 10. That is the magic number. That's all it takes to see real traction if you follow this structured approach. The source emphasizes that if you work diligently, put your heart into it, and apply these fresh AI methods with complete focus, you can easily get your channel monetized within just 10 uploads. It's not about burning yourself out making hundreds of low-quality random pieces of content. It's about making highly targeted, perfectly accented content that the algorithm immediately knows exactly what to do with. And let's just remind ourselves of the ultimate goal here. This isn't just some fun exercise in tricking an algorithm. It is a legitimate, highly effective business strategy. By breaking through that geographic barrier and successfully capturing a USA audience, you are accessing a much, much higher ad revenue tier. Working diligently on this exact AI voice strategy will yield a channel that's more than capable of earning you thousands of dollars. It just requires you to stop overthinking the basic setup and actually start executing on the audio. So now that you know exactly how the mechanics work and what the algorithm actually cares about, the only question left is, what are you going to make content about? If you haven't finalized a topic yet, we want to hear from you. Write the word niches down in the comments below. If there's enough interest, our next explainer will break down 5 to 10 completely fresh, untapped ideas perfectly suited for this exact AI strategy. We live in an era where AI has completely erased geographical borders for creators. Your reach is no longer defined by your zip code, but by the tools you use. So what border will you cross next? Until then, keep your learning focused and go create something amazing.